Hello everyone. So in this session we are going to study about the genetic code as we studied the transcription process which takes place in prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Today we are here to learn about the genetic code. The genetic code the DNA, it passes the information in the form of codes to mRNA. It means in simple form the DNA synthesizes mRNA and the process is known as transcription, and the mRNA synthesizes the protein, and this process is known as translation, right? So the DNA, whatever it has its information, it sends to mRNA, and from mRNA it synthesizes the protein. So here after the transcription, the procedure is we have to study the translation. The procedure or whatever the mechanism takes place in translation, that we should learn. But before going to study about the translation, we have to learn about the genetic code. So the genetic code or codons, always these are in triplets. Triplet codons we used to say. Okay, so always these are available in triplet form. 3 codons, 3 nitrogen bases forms a triplet codon. There are 4 nitrogen bases which codes for 20 amino acids. 4 nitrogen bases. How come 4 nitrogen bases codes for 20 amino acid? On the basis of permutation combination, the nitrogen bases, the 4 nitrogen bases, they'll just combine. In the combination of number of nitrogen bases, repeated nitrogen bases, they form 64 triplet codons. Out of 64 triplet codons, if you are not getting what I am telling you, when I start writing the checkerboard of this triplet codon, you will come to know what I am telling. So out of 64, actually there are 64 triplet codons are present in the atmosphere or in the environment, so or in the organism. Okay, so out of 64 triplet codons, only 61 triplet codons codes for 20 amino acid. You look at this. First I told you 4 nitrogen bases codes for 20 amino acid, but now I am here, what I am telling you, the 61 triplet codons codes for 20 amino acid. How come it is possible? In short, I am telling you that. In short, I will describe all the things. Just learn the introduction part of genetic code here. Later we will understand. So out of 64, only 61 codes for amino acids, 20 amino acids, where the 3 triplet codon goes. The 3 triplet codons are known as stop codons. Stop codons are also known as nonsense codons. Okay, so we here with this we have to understand, or we have to know who discovered the genetic code, who told all these triplet codons and all. The scientist who mentioned the genetic code and the permutation combination and about the 64 triplet codons, and the name of the scientist is George Gamow. He was the one who initiated, who make us understood about the genetic code. And not only he, with the support of other 3 scientists, who are there? Support of other 3 scientist experiments. Let me write their name here. It's George Gamow. He was the one who initiated, who discovered the triplet codons or genetic code and all. Not only based on his concepts, not only he was the one, he took the support of 3 other scientists. Okay, 3 other scientist experiments. Based on 3 other scientist experiments, he wrote the genetic codes. He wrote the 64 codons and how the 64 triplet codons codes for 20 amino acids. And here the first one is Dr. Hargobind Khorana, and second one is Marshall Nirenberg, third one is Severo Oka. So these 3 are the scientists who with the support of their experiments, George Gamow, he discovered the triplet codons. So here we are going to write the checkerboard now. The checkerboard is, it consists of 4 rows and 4 columns. Right. So keep that in mind. We are finding out the 64 triplet codons. For that we need to write a checkerboard. So if you have remember in the previous chapter we wrote the Punnett square, writing the gametes on top of the board, and beside to that the female gametes we wrote, no, and we used to cross those gametes and the offsprings we used to write in the box, right? The same thing we are going to start here. It is not like taking the gametes and crossing, but our intention is we are finding the 64 triplet codons. What is there in the triplet codons? The nitrogen bases are present. How many nitrogen bases are present? 4 nitrogen bases are present. And what are those? Those are uracil, adenine, guanine, cytosine. Why I have taken the uracil? Because we are about to study the translation process. For the translation process, it is important to know about the triplet codons, how the translation process occurs. The mRNA synthesizes the protein molecules, right? For this we need to understand the 64 nitrogen bases. In that 4 nitrogen bases are present, though the mRNA is synthesizing the protein. So in the mRNA, instead of thiamine, here uracil is present. That's why we have written here as uracil, adenine, guanine, cytosine. The 4 nitrogen bases, I am going to write this side. First letter of triplet codon will come in this side, U, C, A, G, and this will be the first letter, and here the second letter should come. Second letter should be, it will be same thing. In what order we have written here? In the same way we have to write at the top of this board UCAG, and the third triplet codon or the third letter will come in this row. So don't write like UCAG. It is not like this. UCAG. If you start writing like that, you won't get a different triplet codon. So you'll receive, every time you'll receive the same triplet codon. So because, or avoid that, what you have to write? You have to write like this. Okay. UCAG. In the same form, I have written in this position, that position, and the third position. Now start writing or start combining all the letters. Take this side letter first and write here, and this side letter, the top first letter should be come to the second, second position, and here what we have written in the third position, in the same sequence here you have to write. Okay, so one more I'll write so that you'll come to know. U, C, U, A, U, G. Got it? It's very simple. In the simplest form you can write the 64 triplet codons. So U, this U will come in the second position, and that U is coming from the third position, and in the same form the first, second, C is coming from the third position. Okay, U, A is coming from the third, and U, G. Alright, we got 4 triplet codons in first box, and let me tell you, this U triplet codon having uracil triplet codon, it will bind or it will code for phenylalanine amino acid. Phenylalanine amino acid. In your book, if you have see the NCERT book, if you are referring the NCERT book, in that book they have given the checkerboard. In that they have given the Fe, PHE, MET, SER, ALE, ILN. They have given like that. No, those are nothing but amino acid. So the expansion of these letters I'll write here so that it will become easier to make out. All right. UUC. So this triplet codon codes for phenylalanine, and UUA triplet codon codes for leucine, LEU. I'll write here phenylalanine. So that is the expansion of PHE. LEU means leucine, and next triplet codon UUG, this is also coding for the same amino acid. So If we complete writing on the what is this checkerboard, we'll get 64 triplet codons coding 20 amino acid. Number of triplet codon codes for the same amino acids. Out of 64, only 61 will code for amino acids. The other 3, as I told you, those are known as stop codons. Okay, so I'll complete this board, or sorry, checkerboard, and I'll write the full form of amino acids now. Yes, dear students, we have a complete 64 triplet codons on the board, and the triplet codons coding for amino acid, that also we have on the board. And also one more thing I have done here, that is I have written the 20 amino acids, the full form of amino acids. So only the amino acids I'll tell you, and these triplet codons, few of the triplet codons I'll explain here. I have taken the first nitrogen nitrogen base from this side, C, U and U, C, U and C, C, U and A, C, U, G. And these triplet codons, all these type of triplet codons are coding for leucine, LEU amino acid. LEU amino acid is known as leucine. Okay, and the next is CCU. It is coding for pro. PRO I have written here. No, the full form of PRO is proline. And like that, CAU, it is coding for HIS. HIS is nothing but histidine. And here CGU, this triplet codon is coding for ARG. ARG is nothing but arginine. Okay, one more thing, if you count all these triplet codons, you will get 64. All right, based on the permutation combination 4 cube, that is 4 into 4 into 4. If you multiply 4 for 3 times, you will get 64. And here I have written in the place of, in front of this UGA, this triplet codon, in front of this I have written STOP. STOP, that is not a amino acid. STOP is stop. This is the stop codon. 2 more triplet codons we have here in this box, that is UAA and UAG. These 2 are also stop codons. Stop codons in sense or nonsense codons, they are not going to code for any amino acid. They are responsible to stop the synthesis of protein. So that's why the name is known as stop codons. As I told you, only 61 are going to code for 20 amino acid. Other 3 remain stop codons. Okay, so just have a glance on this amino acid. PHE in sense phenylalanine, LEU in sense leucine, SER in sense serine, TYR in sense tyrosine, CYS is cysteine, tryptophan, proline, histidine, glutamine, and valine, arginine, asparagine, lysine, aspartate, glutamate, threonine, alanine, isoleucine, ILE. ILE is, here it is AUU, AUC, AUA. These 3 triplet codon are going to code for ILE amino acid. ILE is nothing but isoleucine, methionine and glycine. So we have done with the checkerboard of what? Checkerboard of genetic code or triplet codons. So in the next session, we'll understand the features of genetic code. Repeated, that is the repeated one, repeated question. Every time they used to ask, write the genetic features of, or sorry, salient features of genetic code. They used to ask like that. And before that, I'd like to give some assignments. Submit it before Monday. Okay, write the questions. Write, or not write, describe the double helical model of DNA. Repeat it for 2 times. All the question just repeat it for 2 times. And next question is, write a detailed account on the transcription process takes place in bacteria. One more thing you write, one more question. Write a detailed process of transcription takes place in eukaryotes. 3 questions done, right? And let me check. And draw a neat labeled diagram of transcription unit. Only diagram you have to write here. All right. And give a detailed account on Hershey's and Chase experiment. Describe how Michelson and Stahl proved DNA as genetic material. Draw a neat labeled diagram of semi-conservative DNA replication. I think that much is more than enough. Just complete these questions, answer these questions and submit it to me before Monday. Okay, thank you.